Let's just close down the eyes and connect to the breath. Taking long, slow, deep breaths all the way into the belly. Using a Ujjayi breath if that's in your practice. Consciously breathing deep into the belly. And I want you to bring your awareness to the space around your navel area. Today's session, I'm going to be working on the third chakra, the Manipura chakra or the navel chakra. The element of this chakra is fire. So today the colour we're going to visualise at the centre of that navel is a bright red glowing flame. Right at the centre of the navel. And as you breathe in to that space, I want you to visualise the red glowing flames. You feel the heat and the warmth as we ignite our fire, our Agni. And the mantra linked to this chakra is Ram. R-A-M. Ram. So we're just going to inhale, tune in and chant Ram 3 times. Focusing the energy right at that centre. So we're going to inhale. And just feel those vibrations of the mantra, allowing them to settle in the body. Just place the hands together at the heart centre. Feeling a balance of that masculine and feminine energy as you bring the palms together at the heart. And surrender the mind to the wisdom of the heart. And when you're ready, just release the hands and gently open the eyes. So for today's practice, we are going to be working, like I said, on the navel chakra, the Manipura chakra. So for this chakra, we are trying to ignite that internal fire. This chakra is really heavily linked to our sense of self and our drive and our willpower and our power. So we're going to try and ignite that fire in the session. 2 of the ways that we're going to do this is we're going to use a bandha. So like on the root chakra, we used our Mula band. This one we're going to use our navel lock. So let's just practice that. So for our navel lock, I'm going to pull the belly button in and up. So if you just give a quick inhale and exhale all the air, And as you exhale all the air, just pulling that belly button in and up and just hold for a few seconds. This is your Uddiyana Bandha. So you're just going to hold and release. So we're going to hold that for a few seconds in the posture. Between each posture, we are going to do an exercise called Agnisara. So for your Agnisara, we are really stimulating that digestive fire as well on a physical level. So what this does is it really moves digestion along, stimulates that fire, both physically and emotionally. So in the class, I talked a lot more about this. So if you want to ask me in the next session, I'll explain a little bit more about the process of Agnisara. So I'm just going to run through it very, very briefly. So you're going to inhale, you're going to expel all the air. Place the hands onto the thighs and then pull in as the air is all out, that belly button in and up. Once that belly button is pulled in and up, you're going to pulsate the belly, you're going to push the belly out and in. And you're going to keep doing that, rippling the belly out and in till you need to take a breath. You'll then stand up, take a breath, and release. And then just take at least three recovery breaths. Nice, slow, deep recovery breaths. And we're going to repeat that 3 times. So then you'll inhale again. Expel all the air. Pull the belly button in. And then massage, pulsating the belly in and out. It's hard for me to do it and talk at the same time. Pulsating the belly in and out. And then taking a breath in. And release. So our first posture we're going to do before we take those rounds of Agnisara is our goddess pose. So take the toes out, nice wide stance, lifting the arms, palms facing up, bend into the knees, and then just bring those hands in towards the face, drawing the shoulders back and down, and then close down the eyes. Feel into the posture and adjust where necessary. Bringing all the awareness to that navel point. And then on a brief exhale, pull in that bandha and hold for a few seconds, belly button in and up. And then relax. Taking slow, long Ujjayi breaths. Focusing all the awareness on that navel point. Then we're going to inhale to chant Ram. Ram. Now feel those vibrations. Feel the body as a one. And then visualize the light red right at the center of the body. Burning bright and warm, spreading through the body. spreading with it the power and the strength as it fills the cells and leaves the body out into the room. Sensing that strength and that fire grow within you. And with presence and awareness, gently release the arms, straighten the legs, just walk the feet together a little bit. Keeping focused on that navel point and that fire within. And when you're ready, we're going to take our 3 rounds of Agnisara. So inhale, expel all the air, pull the belly button in and pulse. And don't forget to take at least 3 recovery breaths. Keeping the eyes closed, just feeling the energies in the body, feeling present and alert in the moment. And when you're ready, you can gently blink open the eyes. I'm going to go into our second posture, which is going to be a narrow stance forward fold. So your feet can be together or slightly apart. If it's too much, you can take a wide leg forward fold. Don't worry. We're going to hinge at the hips. You can either hang the arms down or hold the elbows, but allow the head to be heavy. The hands can be under the feet if that feels good for you. Whichever your body wants you to do right now. So let's have a go at that. Feet either together or slightly apart. Hinge the hips. Bend from the waist. Either cross the arms or have them under the feet or on the shins, or just let them hang. Relax the head. And then bring all the awareness to the posture, feeling into it, and adjust where necessary. And then bring the awareness to the Manipura chakra, our powerhouse. And breathe in to that space. And then breathe to chant. Now feel those vibrations all over the body. And then visualize the lights. Bright, red, and warm. Visualize the light spreading. Feel the sense of confidence grow as the light spreads throughout the body. Feeling the fire ignite within and out into the room. Growing warmer and brighter and stronger. And when you're ready, with awareness slowly coming out of the posture, whichever way feels good for you. But take your time, allowing the head to be the last thing to come up. Relax the shoulders, allow the belly to be soft. All the awareness, internal. And when you're ready, you can go into your 3 rounds of Agnisara. Taking that big breath in and expelling all the air first. Keeping the heart lifted as you pull the belly in and pump that belly. Remembering to take your 3 recovery breaths. Be mindful to take things slow, listening to the body and honouring what it's asking of you today. And when you're ready, we're going to gently blink open those eyes. I'm going to move into our warrior two. So I'm going to start with the right foot, nice wide stance, turn the right foot out, left foot facing forward, square off those hips, lift the arms shoulder height, bend into that right knee. I'm going to look over the right hand, draw the shoulders back and down, and then close the eyes, feel into that posture, and make adjustments where necessary. Bringing all the awareness again to that navel center, Manipura. I'm going to pull in our Uddiyana Bandha for a few seconds, in and up and hold. And release. Bringing the awareness once again to that center point. And breathing long and deep in to the navel. And then inhale to chant Ram. Ram. Feel those vibrations. Feeling the oneness of the body. Feeling the fire at the belly. Visualize the red light at the center, the flames growing warmer and stronger. As with each posture, we're igniting that fire more, spreading that fire throughout the body, into the legs, into the arms, shooting out of the fingers and toes into the room, filling the room with the fire, with the confidence and the self-assurance of knowing exactly who you are. A few more seconds. And then slowly lowering the arms, straightening the legs, keeping those eyes closed, standing alert and strong, like a deer in the woods. Softness and strength. And when you're ready, we're going to blink open those eyes gently and come in on the other side. So right foot forward, left foot facing away, square off those hips, raise the arms shoulder high, palms down, bend in to that left leg, look over that left hand, relax the shoulders back and down, and then close down the eyes, feeling into that posture and make any adjustments that you need to feel stable and secure in the pose. Bringing all the awareness to the Manipura chakra. Pulling in that navel point just for a few seconds, holding that bandha, drawing that energy up and release. Deep breaths into the chakra. I'm going to inhale to chant. Ra. Feel those vibrations. Feel the body in unity as one. And then visualize the lights bright at the center, spreading those red flames through the body, engulfing the body in that heat, in that fire, allowing it to spread out into the room, out of the room to the streets, filling the world with your fire. And then when you're ready, slowly remove the arms, bringing the legs closer together, and letting everything be soft. Allow the breath to recover. And when you're ready, we're going to come into our 3 rounds of Agnisara. So we're going to inhale, exhale all the air out, pull in the belly button, and then pump, keeping all the air out. remembering those recovery breaths. Allowing those effects to settle. Breathing long, slow and deep. And then when you're ready, we'll gently blink open the eyes, and we're just going to make our way down onto the floor. Our first seated posture. But when you get there, just take a nice comfy seat first. And just allow the body to feel the transition from standing to sitting. And then we're going to come in to our next posture. So for this posture, this is a challenging posture. So the chances are you won't be able to hold it for the whole time. You might even not even be able to hold it for a few seconds. So the options for this posture, you will come out of the posture. It's the boat pose. So for the boat pose, a full boat pose is this. So obviously that's quite difficult to hold for a long time. So you can modify to here. And then when that gets too difficult, you can take the hands and just hold behind the leg. If that is still too much, I want you to lie down, feet flat to floor, and just take a gentle lifting of the shoulders off the floor so we can get that real contraction of the abs. So we're really going to fire up our digestive fire. If that's still too much for you, just lie down in Shavasana and do the same process, just laying down. So we're going to come into our option for boat pose. I'm going to take this option first, and then I'm going to go into this one. So into your option for boat pose, close down the eyes, feeling into the posture, and adjust where necessary. Bring in all the awareness to that navel chakra, and then just trying to pull it in and up just for a few seconds, holding that bandha, and release. And then breathe long and deep into that chakra. I'm going to inhale to chant Ram 3 times.
Now feel those vibrations all over the body. Feeling those nadis opening up, the energy channels getting clearer. And then visualize the lights at the centre, bright, red and glowing warm. Feel that fire spread through the body. Feel the confidence grow, the strength grow. Your sense of identity and self spread through the body. Pure. Feel it leave the body, out of the room, into the world. A few more seconds, hold if you can. And then slowly release, just lie down. Feeling the strength of that fire through the body. Feeling alert and present. Allowing everything to be soft. And then slowly, we're going to make our way up to a seated position. So we're going to do our Agnisara. We can either do it from a kneeling position or a cross-legged. I prefer a kneeling from the sat down. And again, bent over. So we'll pull the belly button. You can either put your hands on the floor or on the legs. So we're going to inhale. Exhale, release all the air. Pull in the belly. And then pump. Still taking those recovery breaths.
And then when you're ready, and you've done those 3 rounds, gently blink and open the eyes. We're going to come down onto our backs. I'm going to take our final posture in this position, which is going to be our legs in the air, raised up, hands flat to the floor. The other option, for those of you that can, we're going to do a plough pose. So for the plough pose, you will push down, but if you've got problems with the neck, don't do this one. Push down into the hands. I'm going to take the feet overhead, toes touching the floor, and draw the shoulders in. You can also take the hands overhead to meet the feet. That's your option 2. Or you can just take the legs in the air. I'm going to take this option because it's easy for me to instruct and talk from here than in the plough pose. So take your desired posture and adjust where necessary, closing down the eyes to truly feel into that posture. And then bring all the awareness to that navel point. Breathing into the center. And then just pulling in that navel point, your bandha, Uddiyana bandha. Just for a few seconds, in and up. And then release. Breathing deep into the chakra. Igniting that Agni, the fire, in the belly. And then I'm going to inhale to chant. Ra. Feel those vibrations all over the body. Visualizing the fire at the center. It's spreading and growing out into the chest, into the arms and the legs and the hands and the feet. So it's so bright, so warm, that it spills into the room. So the room is bursting with flames. It leaves the room cleansing and cleaning and purifying as it goes. Out into the world, into the universe and beyond. And when you're ready, slowly release the posture. And we're just going to lie down in our Shavasana, palms facing up, legs out, and just relax. You want to cover yourself up with a blanket, then you can do. And we're just going to take 5 minutes in this posture, allowing things to settle. And just relax and reconnect to the breath. And listen to the beat of the drum, feeling the fire in the belly. And when you're ready, just start to bring the awareness back into the body. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Just allowing whatever move the body wants to do. You might want to move the head, might want to take a full body stretch. Listening and honouring the body. And then slowly making your way up to that seated position. And we're going to tune out, chanting Om 3 times. So inhale to chant. Bringing the hands together in the heart space. And bringing the awareness to that navel manipura chakra. Feel that fire that you've ignited in the belly today. And take that fire and use it wisely in whatever you're doing going forward. Knowing that to stoke that internal fire, finding our powerhouse, our willpower, our confidence, our self-assurance, our strong sense of self is there to be fired up whenever we need it. And surrender the mind to the wisdom of the heart once more. And namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today.